Hi all, my name is Raju Patil. In my previous session, we learned how to take PBHA 3-site backup of Windows file system using IBM Storage Defender Copy Data Management Server. Today, I am going to cover how to restore PBHA 3-site backup of Windows file system using IBM Storage Defender Copy Data Management Server. In order to perform restore, we need to log into the CDM portal. Once you log into the CDM portal, you will be landed to the home page. So in order to perform restore, you need to create the restore job by clicking on new and selecting the restore option and selecting the instant disk restore option here. Expand the default tab and select the source system, right, for which you are going to restore the PBHA 3-site backup. Select the E drive. Select the backup copies by selecting the date range. As we took the backup today, I'm going to select today's date range and then we'll select the recovery point from restore window. Here we can see 3 recovery point has been created by the backup job. As backup job we created or we executed is using PBHA 3-site SLA policy, hence it has created 3 recovery point. Today we are going to perform the restore using one of the recovery point from these 3 recovery point. So I am going to select FS7300A recovery point in order to perform or demonstrate the restore activity here. So I have selected this recovery point and select the destination. Here you can perform the original restore as well as you can perform alternate restore by selecting the source system. You can perform original restore and by selecting the alternate system we can perform the alternate restore here. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to perform the alternate restore by selecting the system other than the source system. So hence I have selected this option here. Now you can provide the alternate mount point. So I have provided L drive as a mount point here and I have created the restore job in this way. As we already created the restore job, I am not going to create one more restore job. So this is the job which is already executed successfully, and we can see its status as resource active. When we say the status is resource active, it means that it is waiting for the user inputs whether to clean up that restore activity or we can make it as permanent. So once you select the cleanup activity, it will clean up the mount point created onto the target system. When we select make permanent, then it will permanently add that mount point onto the target system. So now I'll drive through the log details it has created when we perform the restore activity. Once we perform the restore activity, it will create the temporary volume and volume group onto the respective flash system for which we have selected the recovery points. As we selected the recovery point as FS7300A, it will create this recovery respective volume, temporary volume appended with -0 onto that respective flash system. We'll go to the flash system FS7300A as we selected the recovery point from FS7300A, and we will search for the respective temporary volume on this flash system, and you can see it has created temporary volume and temporary volume group. We can see the same volume group, right, highlighted, right, is available into the log as well. Okay, this is how it will create the temporary volume and volume group, and it will also create the mount point onto the target system with the L drive letter we can go to the target system. Here you can see the mount point or drive letter L has been created, and which is getting mounted with the temporary volume which we have seen right onto the respective flash system. Now we are going to end up the the instant disk restore activity, or we are going to clean up it. So by right clicking on this link and clicking on the cleanup one, it has started doing the cleanup activity right from the target system as well as from the storage controller. We can see into the log, it has started dismounting the disk which is L drive from the target Windows file system. Also, once the job is complete, right, we can see it has been completed successfully, and we can see once the dismount disk, and it will also dismount the snapshot copies which it has created onto the flash systems. So we can see onto the target system L drive is no more exist, it has been disappeared from the target system. Also the temporary volume is also no more available onto the flash system FS7300A, and it will also clean up the temporary volume group which is created onto the storage controller FS7300A. You can click on volume and search for the respective temporary volume as well as volume group. You will not see it's there anymore. So this is how right we learn how to restore PBHA 3 site backup. We also learn alternate restore. We can also see right from the target system mail drive is dismounted, and we learn how to restore using PBHA 3 site backup. We can also perform original restore. We can also perform alternate restore. So that's it for today's session. Thank you all.